What I'd like to say is, obviously, this has been a mixed season. I think we'd all agree with that. We started reasonable, then we fell away, and then we came back a little bit. But I have to say, I mentioned it Thursday, what the board did at the time was to obviously get Alex and Andy in, speak to them, get you guys together, the footballers, and see where we could take the club in the second half of the season. And I think we all know where that's led us. We're obviously safe, we were safe with a game to go, but today again we've beat a team well on this ground, and we haven't lost a home game in the league when Andy and Alex have been in the seat. And of course we had the chance to retain the Staff Senior Cup on Monday night, lads, so no pressure, just got to emulate that. Obviously we've got one in our ranks, Tom, who played against us last year, so he knows how formidable we can be, and hopefully he'll be on the winning side this year. So please put your hands together for Alex and Andy and H and our very capable players for a job well done at the end of the season. So we're going to start off with the Man in the Match award for today, chosen by our chairman, John Bromley, if he can come up please. Obviously, Ben Mills, who got the award, has had to go, so he's entrusted, he said to me, a trustworthy, is that right lads? Man to come up and receive the trophy for him, Louis Briscoe.
John, it'll speak. John, who's played the
And now I'll hand you back to Ken to start the proceedings of the evening.
Okay folks, well there have been some outstanding performances from individual players this season, and a few spectacular goals along the way, which will be rewarded tonight. The first of our major awards is the Supporters Player of the Season. The presentation to this player will be made by the two people that sponsored him, and that's Ant Dix and Nigel Lane. So if you want to come forward guys, these guys sponsored this particular person. I'm going to say first of all a big thank you to our matchday programme organiser, club historian, God knows what else, programme seller, Chris Elsley, who does a magnificent job for this club. He organised the Supporters Player of the Season award. Now the player that won it joined us at the start of this season. He's been a virtual ever-present in the side, making 48 appearances and scoring 9 goals. And who will forget that overhead kick against Workington? The Supporters Player of the Season is Theo Bailey-Jones.
We now go on to our second award of the evening, and I'll ask John Bromley again if he can come up and present this trophy, as this is the Director's Player of the Season. This player was another close season signing, a player with a wealth of experience, having made 290 appearances in the Football League, Conference and Conference North. He has been at the rock and the heart of our defence this season, making 44 appearances and chipping in with 5 goals. Can we have our club captain, Luke Jones?
I was just saying.
The next award is obviously the manager's player of the season, and making the presentation is our management team of Alex and Andy, but I believe Alex is going to come up and say a few words, and he can obviously announce this person.
Good evening, everyone. It's busy now, isn't it? In December it wouldn't have been busy, I know that. And in December there's probably one or two players that you could have picked for this award, so it's a credit that myself, Andy and H had a good conversation in the week. This player for me and Andy, it goes back, there's a little story behind it, I'm not going to bore you now. But he first came into contact with me when I joined Stafford 18 months ago. He was at a stage in his career, a young boy, left an academy where he was fundamentally mollycoddled, as they are. And I think he dropped out of the full-time game, went into the part-time game, and probably thought, like all young lads do, this is going to be an easy process. He did find it difficult in his first season, although he had every attribute. He lost belief, he lost a bit of confidence in his game, he lost that little bit of edge that you need to go on in the game. He's shown that mental toughness that myself and Andy want in the squad. He's come to us in October and he encapsulates everything that we want as a management duo, in terms of his hard work, his commitment, his work ethic, his willingness to do well for the team, collectively, not individually. And he deserves every credit because he's shown so much strength. And ironically, 12 months ago, we played Mountwich True, Andy won it. And we spoke straight after a game for Stafford Bridge. And I won't embarrass him by saying this, but he spoke to me on a personal level, and it was a difficult time for him. But he's shown so much mental toughness that he needs to go on in the game, and hopefully this is just a platform. Andy's going to announce something in a minute as well, which is good. And he's going to go on from this, and he's been pivotal in our turnaround. And I know the fans like him, the players like him. He's a very humble young man. His granddad is an absolute legend of the game. And Mr. Jake Charles, I'm privileged to give you this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not often I can say that I'm the best dressed man in the room, but tonight I am, by a country mile. I've lost my piece of paper. Jake's been fabulous for us this season. I'd just like to announce for everybody in the room, because people will be asking questions, Jake has signed an agreement to be with us for next season. But so have Luke Jones. Matty Hill. Dan Burns. Theo Jones. Tom Stooges Buffalo. Jack Sherritt. Jed Davis. Josh Green. Ben Mills. Pete Williams. Joe and Thickash Cuff. Louis Bristow. And the third players I've missed out we just haven't spoken to yet, but they will be staying. But I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank two players who've got great football careers in front of them, and I really seriously mean that. I want to give you a big round of applause to our goalkeeper, Mr. Adam Silverton, who without a shadow of a doubt will play Football League. And also a big round of applause to Mr. Sim Tandy, who's been different class for us at full-back, whether it be left-back or right-back. And both those players will be welcome back at this football club at any time in the future. Thank you.
Very retained list, eh? Well done, lads. Thank you very much. Okay, so our final major award of the year is that of Players Player of the Season. To be selected by your fellow players is the highest compliment to your contribution throughout the season, and an accolade that all players would like to receive. But there can only be one. Making this presentation tonight is our club captain, Mr. Luke Jones. Who didn't know about this? Go on, Luke.
Hey, look.
Okay, I've got nothing really to say about this player. Bit surprised that he's got it actually, but still. Players Player of the Season, second award of the night, goes to Theo Bell-Jones.
Who's number 11?
Really a big jump next to
Yeah, to tell you, who's like number 11. Speech! Number 11.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the lads for voting me. Obviously, we couldn't win without you. And yeah, thanks very much. Thanks for everybody.
We'll get that for next year, isn't it? This is another little award for a chairman's player of the season. I'm going to ask John Bromley if he'll come up and do this one. You can't do one centre half without the other. So the chairman's player of the year is Danny Burns.
Sunday, John. Speech! John!
What we're on to next now obviously is some awards, and the first one is obviously notable moments throughout the season worthy of mention, and our next presentation is to our leading goal scorer this season. The presentation will be made by John Bromley, and the leading goal scorer and the scorer of the goal at Nantwich, which secured our place in the league this season. He's up again, Mr. Jake Charles.
You're not doing a speech, Jake? Yeah, you are.
I'd just like to say thanks to Cuffy for fair few assists. He just mentioned that before. And the rest of my teammates, I couldn't do it without them. You know, you know,
He's in Kes, isn't he?
up the borough.
I think this next award that we're going to give now could have gone to several players this year. What we're looking at really is the best goal that was scored this year, and we had obviously really important goals scored this year. We were at Witten, and obviously Biggie got his first goal there that gave us a draw in the 90+ minutes. We had Theo with his overhead kick. But this is a goal that basically, probably at the time, we all thought we were down and out, and it's when Mr. Tom Thorley scored in the 93rd minute against Lancaster. So, we can only over to
Good evening, everybody. The goal of the season has just been won. That's fantastic. But I've had a lot of people say to me during the season, since several games ago, there's another goal of the season. So I'd like you to just have a little look what's on the telly. Another goal of the season. Yes! What a goal of the season. So, I'd like Andy to come up. It's all gone viral. It's everywhere. And that is well deserved, I tell you. No modesty from me. But basically, if you guys listen to what I tell you, we'll win the league. And now award by our Vice Chair, Carol Bailey. And this is a presentation to Stafford Rangers Clubman of the Year, so I'm going to pass you on to Carol.
Clubman of the Year. We have so many fantastic volunteers here at Stafford Rangers, and we just couldn't survive without them all, and we thank every single one of you. I can't possibly mention them all because there's too many, but there's one person who comes here every single day. In fact, he was here at 8:30 this morning putting out the corner flags, and I know that because I just live at the back of the ground and I can see every time he comes. He does everything. He helps with, got my notes out now, he helps with the kit when Dan can't make it. He looks after the pitch, mowing it, forking it, cutting it, marking it, He does everything. He cleans the ground, he cleans the changing rooms, he mops the whole offices out, which nobody else does, and he empties all the bins. There are so many jobs he does. He's such a fantastic person, and he's tried to sneak off tonight, and he didn't want to stay in here, and he's hiding at the back. But I would like now everybody to appreciate Dave as much as we all do.
Dave, you've won the predictor twice, so you probably bought a new house on that, and you've given us a pitch to die for. I know it's not your fault, but whose bloody fault is it?
Final award, you'll be glad to hear. I just want to, if anybody was here Thursday, I don't want to bore you with the same thing. Well, this award's going to be made by the three directors and Ken. Now, when Steve handed his notice in and left before Christmas, the board at that time decided to keep continuity, had a meeting with the managers, with the players, to say, what can we do, guys, okay? That was a great move, because everybody was saying around the club, well, they're going to do the same as Steve Bird did, they're going to play the same way, they're going to do all the same stuff. I think it's the wrong move. Another brave decision was made a few weeks ago, before the end of the season, to actually give these guys the job. Okay, and I think we'll all agree now it's turned out the right decision. So can we ask the team of Alex, Andy and Paul Hayward to come forward to receive their awards from the directors and Ken.
So we all have a big clap for these.
Just quickly, on behalf of us three, we weren't expecting this. We were paid to do a job and we've come in and we've done okay. So I'd just like to thank every supporter, every board member, every volunteer. It's been a fantastic few months. It's gone very quick, but hopefully that's because we've done quite well. I've said before, there's going to be bumps and bruises along the way. Next year there'll be times when we need you to stick with us. So I know you will, and I think we're building something slowly, and I think this football club eventually will get back to the heights that it was a few years ago. Also, it was good to see the members of 79, 78. Some of you elder members, I'm not being disrespectful, will remember the heights that they did at this football club, and we hope to get closer to where they got this football club and just keep it on a momentum and a high and a positivity, and I feel the positive feeling around the football club, and that leads to the players. So thanks very much. God bless, good evening, and have a good one.